Hello, greetings and welcome to episode 5 of my Let's Play. It's good to see you all again. Yeah, so today's plan is to finish off the quests that I currently have and get back onto the main scenario quest. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed. See you in a bit. Okay, so first things first, I've got a quest that I can hand in over here. There, my voice is a bit croaky at the moment. I'm sure that'll loosen up momentarily. Oh, lots of people chatting. Yeah, nope, that goes way too fast for me to actually be able to read anything, so... Welcome to Limsa. If there's aught you would like to know, feel free to... You got something for me, you say? A missing persons list. I'm not sure I follow. One moment. Finally got round to getting my fancy mic out, which has a mute button, so I can cough without coughing into the mic. Okay. A disturbingly long list of people who have gone missing in recent moons. Oh dear. Thanks for bringing the list. I'll be sure to memorize these names. If any of the missing persons reappear, I can count on me to spot them. Most folk enter the city via the Zafar Drift, which means they must pass through Bulwark Hall. That's why I'm on constant watch here and undercover, so as to keep an eye out for suspicious activity. I've been doing this for so long, I've become a pretty good judge of character. If there's any shady sulking about, you can rest assured I'll pick 'em out. Okay. So, if you memorise the names and you're just watching people pass, does that mean you can see the names above people's heads like I do? Is that just a thing in this world? Who knows. Complete. There we go. Won't take that one just yet because I plan to, as I said, do the main scenario. Ooh, let's see what I need to do. Oh, I need to speak to a person. I need to speak to two peoples. Okay, up to the Drowning Wench then. I have to admit it's been a while since I last played on this character, so I'm a little foggy on where I was. Probably should have rewatched my last episode just to catch up. I need to catch up with myself. Okay, now it's telling me to go back down. Why? Oh, sheepish request. Well. Right, let's hang on. Ah, I've just noticed something as well. So, learned something new. I can actually hide the chat window. Sorry about that for a little bit. So you would have seen my little picture there until just now. Now that I can hide the chat window, I don't need to edit the picture in, which is a pain in the... Trying to do it on a PC. Right, what was I doing? Oh, so it pops up when I... Right, okay. Okay, so I need to bear that in mind. I want to hide the quest text, I'm going to need to rely on something a tad more. No? There we go. Okay, so I do need to head out of the city. For that one. And I need to be in the city for this one. Okay, well, at least I can do that one then. Actually, don't I need to... I'm sorry about this, people. This is taking a bit longer than I expected. These 4 slices of lamb, a sedentary station in Bulwark Hall. We'll know where you might find. Okay. So how many do I need? Okay, it's just telling me to speak to. Oh, I know who I'm speaking with. It's Abe. Wow. There we go. Going back downstairs. Well, this is turning into a right old mess then. I need to speak to... Spin me round round, baby, round round. No? No, not you. You know what, that's confusing me. So I am instead going to go and deal with the axe in the stone. Oh! Hello, there you are. Okay, I can't speak with you then. The Bismarck wants lamb, fresh lamb, does it? Gods, I could do with a slice myself. Fresh off the grill and dripping in its own juices. Actually, that sounds really nice right now. Sorry, friend. I haven't had a single bite to eat since my shift began. Anyway, you can get lamb easily enough by hunting the lambs that graze outside the city. Go through the Zephyr Gate, follow the path east and south a bit, and you'll run into fluffy and tasty critters before long. Oh, we're killing the lambs again. Yep. Just slaughter them. The silence of the lambs. Oh. Anyway. Middle Lenitsa. Okay, so let's go hunting the little lambs. Not that I think you can call it hunting, as they're not exactly going to run away or do much fighting back. Boop. Boop. Actually, I'll do that. There we go. One little lamb down. Two little lamb down. Ooh, there's a little premature there. There we go. Little lambs. Yum. Okay. And this one will make 4. There we go. Done. Done skidoodles. Okay, and over here to hit a big rock with a big bit of metal. Because I is sophisticated. Goobils are hulking brutes, aren't they? Oh, aren't you just beautiful? Yep. Anyway, enough looking there. Hello, sir. I understand you want me to hit a big rock. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Anyway. Greetings, lads. Ready to split some stones? Oh, I thought we were hitting rocks. Didn't know I was castrating anyone. Oh, yeah? Three nice hard rocks. Oh, this is going badly for you to build up a sweat on. Okay. That's what she said. No, that's even worse. That's what he said. Whoops. Don't try nothing fancy now. Just hit him with a good, solid, heavy swing. Okay then. Solid as a rock. 1, 2. There's a little thing for me to hit later as well. That's the way to do it, lad. Now you've got the idea, why don't you take it up a notch and use your skull sunder to break up a few more. Okay. Done one lot. Time to do another lot. A 1, 2, a 3. Okay. For those that might have heard that, that was my stomach. Because I am fasting at the moment. Here we go. I can tell you, you are a natural. My head's still ringing with the sound of cracking boulders. Take yourself back to Axemaster Wayne and let him know you're ready for something harder. Yep. Anyway, right, we saw little floating icons. Here we go. Oh, lovely. Oh, someone else joining in. Do it together. There we go. I'm sure it counts if we help each other out. Oh, apparently not. There we go. That'll be what I wanted. Oh, got some nice XP there. Okay, so back to the city. Run, Forest, run! Yep. There we go. Okay. Just had a quick drink while it was loading. So, straight to the stonking big crystal to head up to the upper decks. Oh god, you want to go up? Well, it is only not been up long, so still a little tired. Yes, so my plan is to actually record these on Tuesdays, but yes, this is... What day are we on now? Today is Wednesday. I'm kind of losing track of the days because I am currently on holiday. So yeah, all the days are merging into one, and I've been rather busy. Had to do some packing because I'd be moving house in a couple of months, so thought I'd get started on that whilst I had 2 weeks off. That, and the fact that I actually have my main was doing some of the new content that came out on Tuesday. Have you had any luck obtaining the fresh lamb? Please hurry, the guests are arriving any moment now. Yep, here's your fresh lamb. 4 slices of fresh lamb and right in the nick of time. Thank you ever so much. 'Tis times like this I feel fulfilled in my role. I used to be a chef myself, you see, but my skills weren't quite up to par. So when the Bismarck expanded operations, I asked to be made its provisioner instead. This way I can still be part of the business in spite of my shortcomings. Okay, got a choice. Seeing as I actually have no gear whatsoever, I need, and I'm swinging an axe, I need strength and dexterity, so fingerless leather gloves in a nice shade of fuchsia by the looks of that. Yay! And I gained a level. Fantastic. 1 second. I keep calling this thing up by accident. And I want to keep it hidden. So. Nope. Nope, it turns up. Doesn't matter what I do. Okay, well that's something worth knowing. Okay, again, not going to read all of this, but I will show you myself momentarily. So pause if you want to read. That'll do. And we'll go back to getting rid of that. And then getting rid of that. There we go. Oh, that's not quite hidden. There we go. Okay, so role actions are... Oh, way too big. There we go. Role actions. There we go. I've only got access to one at the moment because of what have you. So yeah, you get the rampart, low blow, provoke. Very important. You can see in the corner all the descriptions. I will probably go into the more detail when I actually unlock them, because there's little point in going through them now. But we can, at the very least, put that on my hotbar. There we go. Well, these are all the roll stuff I'm gonna get later. Be unlocking job stuff as well at some point, but that's for later. Okay. On to the next area. Oh yes, axe in stone, that's the one. So yes, I was doing the Heaven on High content that came out on Tuesday. I wasn't able to record anything before it came out because we were down for maintenance. So here I am. Actually, it's 2 days later. It's actually Thursday, isn't it? I keep forgetting what day it actually is. Let's call up a thing because all my days are rolling into one because I'm on holiday. It is Thursday. There you go. So I was a day behind. Okay, so let's talk to Master Wayne. Oh, actually, because I've gotten rid of the chat bar, I don't need to keep piss-arsing about with the thing, so I can do that and move that over a bit. Level, otherwise it'll drive me mad. Oh, come off it, you... There we go. Cool. Sorry about all this messing about today. It's just that, as I said, trying to cover up the chat log with that sticker was an absolute nightmare. But here we go. Has the train? Oh, right, here we go. I was doing the voice for him, wasn't I? Has the training loosened your muscles and focused your mind, Sorkana? An urgent request for help has arrived from the Red Rooster Stead. I have chosen you to respond. It appears a hostile group of megalocrabs. There you go. Has unwittingly elected itself the next test of your prowess. As this is your first outing on official marauder duty, you shall be accompanied by a veteran conjurer by the name of Sholkrub. She awaits you on the floor below. May devastation follow in your wake. Yep, that's still still causes my cheeks to hurt when I do that, because I keep pulling the same stupid ass face, which you're never going to see, because I don't own a PS4 camera. Oh, hello. Are you my conjurer buddy? My healer? Looks like you could do with healing your own eyesight. Anyway. Let's have a chat. Hey, Sakana. I know who you are. My brother often has me escort his fledgling marauders on their more dangerous tasks. I suppose Wayne expects me to give you the details then. Very well. Yeah, so you're the big guy's sister, are you? It seems the farmers need us to clear out a megalocrab nest near the Morning Widow. That must be a rock formation with a name like that. In Lower Laminza. I've been saying Laminza because of my dyslexia, because that looks very similar to me, but it's not. It's La Nos Si. La Nossi? I assume that's pronounced more of an S. CE being a sound. To be honest, I'm not sure. I'm going to call it Lower Laminza because that's easier to say. I shall trust you to find your own way there. Just don't forget your axe. Okay. You just fade like a ghost. A lot of characters do that. As they walk away from you, they just fade away. Oh, and I need to... Yep. There we go. On some quests, you will encounter objects with which you can interact simply by approaching and selecting them. Why did this not turn up earlier when I was doing the whole doodad quest? Not entirely sure if I'm going to bother with the sticker when this damn thing turns up repeatedly over and over again. Because there's no actual people chatting. That's why I do it, because I'm sure people don't want me posting their conversations all over YouTube. So I cover it up with a sticker, or in this case, hide it completely. So, yeah. Might not cover it up, seeing as there is actually no chat. It's just telling me stuff that I've already been told. Anyway, so seeing as it's telling us to go to Red Roost Stead, which I know happens to be the or one of the locations I'll have to go to as part of the main scenario. So may as well, 2 birds, 1 stone and all that. Hello, Bob. Or is his name pronounced Brendan? We can call him Brendan, can't we? I'm sure he has no issue with me completely changing his name every time I feel like it. So we'll call you Brendan until I forget and call you Bob again. Brendan, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, wants you to lend a hand to Summerford Farms. Oh, I thought it was Red Roost Stead. Oh well, we'll take it up anyway. Still in limp, sir? Ah yes, Okana. How would you fancy a trip outside the city walls? I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Steelwyn, is an old mate of mine. He's got himself a crew of mostly former pirate types, if you can believe that, and has been trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. He mentioned needing another and or two, and your name sprang to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. You need directions? The place ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast. Okay. So let's have a look-see here. Yeah, so that's middle. That's lower. Okay. Okie dokie, so it looks like they are in different excuse me. So it looks like they're in different places. Okie dokie, so drop that. Actually, if I just... There we go, then there's no chance of seeing anyone's thing by accident. But we'll still hide it because there's no need. Yes, so I just changed it to... oh, I'm going the wrong way. To show event text, so that'll be mainly NPCs and that sort of thing. So it won't show people's text. Right, well, we'll do Summerford first, I think, and then we'll head to Lower Laminsa, because I'm not calling it that. Oh yes, I have to run, don't I? Because I had no mount. Correction, I have mounts, I'm just not allowed to use them. Have to get a permit. Gotta get a driver's license. Ooh! A fate. And one that has my little doodads above it, so may as well knock this out whilst we're here. I'm getting ganged up on. Health going low. Pop a potion. There we go. Perfect. Didn't overheal. Nice and good. There we go. Forgot I was not getting the buffs from my food. Make me that little bit stronger. Ooh, pop another potion. And gives me a little bit extra XP, because it can't add too much XP. This is going to kill me. And that killed me. Right, let's have a look. See here. Yes. Telling me all the things that happened to me after I Oh, okay, so at least I didn't damage my goods. That's good. So, obviously, I was not prepared. You are not prepared. So, that is my first death, and it was to something so small. One of the things that probably contributed was the fact that I didn't give up. Just terribly bad form for me. Optimize gear. There we go. Oh, that goes lovely with the rest of it, doesn't it? It looks ridiculous, but what can you do? I can't actually glamour anything yet, because I'm not high enough. Oh well. I'm going to be looking pretty ridiculous to start with, because pink's not really my colour. You know, it suits others, it's just not for me. I'm more of a dark red. Green optimally. Green, blues, those are more my colours rather than pink. Run. But for some reason, all the starter gear is dyed pink for some reason. That I just have no idea about. Oh, still going on. Oh, in that case, I can actually join back in, refreshed from my my near-death experience. Ooh. Need to eat. There we go. Ah, there we go. I still got gold. Nice. That gave me all of 10 gil, but a nice bit of XP, which is what I need. Needing that XP. Oh. Alright, what's wrong with this picture? Anyway. Ooh, actually, do I need to... Ah, this guy sells items. That will be useful momentarily. You will see why. Oh, up the hill I go. Oh, got some nice training dummies. I can take a swing at. Learn my rotation. Round and round and round we go. Ah. Hello, Steelworm. Ah, you must be the adventurer Brendan promised to send along. Sukana Eomir, wasn't it? You honoured his word, so that's a good start. I'm Steelworm, the old bastard, as Brendan's likely described me. I did. And this here is my humble orchard. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorised the high seas. And if you're wondering why I employ such scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship, like it did for many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and now this isn't a difficult word. Why am I struggling with it? Admiral, there we go. Admiral Merib invited to get initiative. Yeah, it is initiative. Yeah, initiative to get us. And Admiral Merib's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers working the fields seemed too fine an offer to refuse. Now, if I'd continued reading and not got hung up on that one word, I would have realised what it was. That's one of the main techniques that being dyslexic I have to use is can't read it, skip it and see if you can make sense of it with the rest of the sentence. Doesn't always work. If you can't read 3 or more words in a sentence, then you're scuppered really. So anyway, on with the quest. I hear a door. Alright, Blondie. Well, it turned out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never took to tending the soil, you see. And unfortunately, the botanist I called in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. Okie dokie. Some nice pink shoes to go with my nice pink gloves. Lovely. Rather go for the money, but we'll go with the shoes. Yep, level up. And let's suit up as well. There we go. My nice pink boots. Steelwind, owner of Summerford Farms, wishes to inspect your equipment and thereby judge your readiness for the tasks he has in mind. Okay. I have a mind to set you a task, Eomir, but before I do, I need to be sure you're properly kitted out. Pirates don't care to parley with dandies, you understand? It might well be that the ones here have traded in their cutlasses for coiters? Couters? Yeah, whatever. but they're still rogues at heart. I know a solid set of gear when I see it. Come back when you think you're more suitably equipped. Equip your head, body, hands, legs and feet with gear of item level 5 or greater and speak with Steelwim. Okay. Gonna give me a little thing about gear, which you've been seeing me do. I've been using the optimize button because that's a nice feature that they added, and it won't let me continue because if I call it up, no lad, I fear I can't give you work until looking like that. It's not about just handling yourself in combat. You want to dress in such a way as to terrorize your foes, causing them to regret challenging you in the first place. Yes. Okay, so I've got two options. I can either buy my gear with the 840 gil that I have. Oh, by the way, gil uses the Japanese yen system of currency, which means that's roughly just under £8.50. So yeah, so that's, I've got £8.50 to my name, so I can either buy it and I wouldn't get very far, or I can do quests in order to earn it as quest rewards, which is what you're supposed to do. So there's a few quests in and around here. As you can see, there's the guy behind me, so I'm going to do them. Oh, you don't actually have any, you have orange juice. Well, I'm not in the mood for orange juice at the moment, so... Ooh, lovely blue chocobo. See if this guy has any. No. Does have a fair bit of gil though. So I might end up doing it for the gil anyway. Don't tell me that's all the gear. That is all the gear. Right. So, interesting. Oop. Haha, what am I doing? Other than that, right. So, there was a guy over here selling gear. So let's see what he actually has. Battle gear. Oh, that's way too big. Not too bad of price. Now, do I go with something more expensive? No, not worth it for just one defense point, I don't think. So, and given that the head I'm going to get rid of because of I've got the lovely helm of light, so we won't be wearing that. Oh, yes, tabard. Again, we'll just go with what's cheap for now. I've got gloves. I need a belt. That's a belt. And I need legs. And I've got feet. Okay, so that'll do. Call up my character. Autofill everything. Oh, that's alright, it's green. That's not bad. Oh, hang on. Yeah, why not? Let's get a proper look at you. Ah, yes. terrorizer. That's what I am. I'm so scary. My lovely olive green and pink attire. Oh, and some nice red trousers. Well, I did say I preferred red and green. Though I prefer them in the other way around. Ooh. Here we go. Let's have a look at you, shall we? Ho ho! As long as you're this well covered, I won't feel any guilt throwing you to the sharks. Erstwhile buccaneers are an honorary lot. They rage in love for the sea and care little for the laws of the land. But they respect strength, and by the looks of you, I'd say you'll have little trouble getting their attention. Cool. Get me a nice new axe. Replace it for my well-weathered one. Nice. Looks a bit larger as well. Ah, Eomer. That aura of confidence tells me you've not been idle since last we met. Oh, I'm guessing he was expecting me to level up or something. I hope I've read you aright, for I've a task that requires the attention of a capable adventurer. Might that adventurer be you? Well, you did ask for help. Lurkers in the grotto. Stewan, the owner of Stone, has a task for a competent adventurer. Cool, that'll be me. Good to hear. Then I shall lay before you the sorry tale. You will have heard the rumours of the abductions. Aye, citizens have been disappearing from every corner of Limsa Lominsa, as if plucked from the face of Hydaelyn. That's the name of the planet we're on, for those who are curious. Boots and all, by an unseen hand. And what this got to do with Summerford Farms, you might ask? Well, that remains to be seen. But it seems a collection of right unsavoury fellows with azure tattooed faces, has been creeping up to the edge of the fields and spying on me yeomen. Now, I doubt anyone would enjoy being scrutinised by such savages at the best of times, but the farmhands are convinced that they are the kidnappers of rumour come for their hides. Needless to say, they're beside themselves with worry, and their work suffering for it, which is the very last thing I need from my old crewmen, are still getting used to their new jobs. 'Tis a struggle to get 'em to leave the farmhouse of a morn. This is, as they say, where you come in. Would you be willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me? Sure thing. Good lad. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the sooner this place will start to resemble a working farm again. I suggest you begin by having a look around Sea Song Grotto. If reports are to be believed, our unwelcomed visitors have occupied the place. Okay. Be careful though, Eomer. I couldn't say for sure what manner of miscreants you're dealing with there. If they are kidnappers, well, just be on your guard, alright? Okay. Sure thing. Now, while I'm here, let's jump, jump, jump. There we go. Little sneak around. Because I haven't attuned myself to the crystal, the etherate. And we're getting up to an hour, so just look at this. So I can now teleport places because I have more than one aetherite under my belt. Similar to the Aethernet, but I can use it in the world. Like this. So I can now jump between the two. But I am going to make this one a free destination. Because I can. Which means it costs me nothing to get back here. Okay. So with that, I have reached my hour point. So it's going to be ta-ra from me, ta-ra from Eomir. And I will see you in the next episode.